Peter Nelson here with Full Service Property Management, coming to you today about depreciation in tenant repairs that the tenant caused. Tenant trashed out something and you want to replace whatever they trashed out and charge them the full bit. Before I go any further, I need to put a disclaimer in here. I am not a lawyer, and your best practice is not to take what I put in this video verbatim, because I don't practice law, but instead to hire the services of a licensed Washington lawyer. This is just my interpretation, and it has to do with depreciation. And you just finished painting the house right before the tenant moves in. They live there for 5 years, they move out. And you decide that either the whole house needs painting or you're just going to do some spot painting, whatever it is, because of tenant use of the house, abnormal tenant use of the house. Maybe the kids were drawing on the walls. Maybe the tenant had just 1,000 pictures on the wall, and now the wall is just wasted. There's a few other examples, but again, consult a lawyer. In any case, you decide, or your lawyer decides, yep, these are chargeable expenses. And so you go out, you get a bid. It's going to be $2,000. The way depreciation works is you're not able to charge the tenant the full $2,000 because paint has a lifetime of about 10 years. And the tenant lived there for 5 years. You got 5 years worth of use out of that paint. So the law says you can only charge the tenant 5 years out of that 10-year life, or in this case, half. So instead of, even though the bill comes to you for $2,000, you could only withhold $1,000 from the tenant's security deposit. The other $1,000 would go back to the tenant. In Washington State, it's recently, it wasn't always this way, but an owner can do their own repairs. And you can charge your time for those repairs. But it has to be a reasonable amount, folks. You're not going to charge the tenant $300 an hour because you're a high-tech engineer losing all that time. The court's going to say, go hire yourself a painter. He'll only charge you painter's wages. So if you just follow reason and try not to rip tenants off, you should do just fine. Be fair. It's the right way of being a landlord, a businessman, and a person.